Yo, Disjunction, which is this cyberpunk stealth action RPG in the dystopian underworld of 2048 New York. Experience a reactive, intertwining story of three playable characters working to uncover unfortunate truths that will change the fate of their city forever. Um, Retro style pixel art, if you like, top down RPG is probably not my sort of game under normal circumstances, but I've heard good things about this um, game, so I thought I'd try it out. It's currently on sale for £3 or 75% off. Ends in 3 days when the Xbox countdown sale begins for the Christmas thing. And I think they're anticipating something like 1,500 different offers. It's insane, really. So that'll take a bit of time to have a look through all those, really, and just decide what I want. I think this month I've got two-thirds of my. I set a monthly budget on buying games, and two-thirds of my budget is remaining, which is good. So I'll be able to hit that up soon. Anyway, no reviews, no like qualitative reviews on the Xbox Marketplace. Let's have a go. We can but have a go. Melee, shoot, two abilities, three abilities, an interact to stealth and a reload. Sounds incredible, actually, I have to say. Let's see how that we'll go with that anyway. November the 19th, 2048. New York City. This is Elaine Chen with your evening news broadcast. Clashes between police and Central City residents continued this week after the shocking murder of decorated NYPD officer Samuel Lewis by controversial Central City community leader Lamar Hubbard. Officer Lewis stopped Hubbard near the border of Central City after an anonymous tip that Hubbard was carrying the new illicit drug known as shard on his person. Hover orange text to display additional information. Shelter for those in need. Central City is a crowded settlement of shacks and shanties spread across the Central Park area. Shacks and shanties. Thousands of homeless New Yorkers erected the shantytown after the economic collapse of 2039, when it became clear they had nowhere else to go. Violent clashes with authorities ensued, but the park's inhabitants were able to gain widespread public support for their plight. In light of this, the mayor allowed the shantytown to remain, and it gained near-complete autonomy along with the name Central City. Today, the refuge for the downtrodden is also a haven for all sorts of crime. Lamar is a respected pillar of the community, one of Central City's most important leaders. He has been a moderating influence on the more radical elements sharing his turf, but has taken hard stances to protect his constituents in the past. His dedication to Central City is unquestionable, and he is well known among the locals for his honesty and integrity. What about this drug Shard? It's a new kind of highly addictive synthetic drug, devastated New York from the streets to the penthouses. Dangerous, neural, psychomutant, I think, actually. Psychostimulant that directly increases the activity of the central nervous system and produces feelings of euphoria. The origin of the drug is mysterious as nobody knows how to manufacture it, and no major shard dealers have yet been arrested. Yeah, just like that. Hubbard allegedly shot the officer Lewis 6 times before seeking refuge in Central City. More shard was found on the premises. In other news, Mayor Montgomery is expected to make a decision soon on whether to sign a major contract with defense contractor Bishop Krause, who has offered to deploy cybernetically enhanced security personnel in New York City and Central City to deal with the crime epidemic plaguing both areas. So a conglomerate of Bishop Defense Services and Krause Industries, it's North America's largest defense contractor, operates a number of business segments: private security, weapon production, material science, cybernetics, based in New York City, blah, blah, blah. Political pressure is weighing heavily on Mayor Montgomery as popular sentiment from New Yorkers slowly but surely shifts in favor of the contract. Oh, I've got a crosshair. Frank, it's Sybil. You know what this is about. The wife of Lamar, Sybil Hubbard, is a grassroots organizer in Central City who manages several of the town's functions. She is blunt in her manner, but maintains a reputation for getting things done. A former public interest lawyer, she is one of Central City's most resourceful and outspoken activists. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd call. It's been almost a week. I know Lamar didn't do it, and you do too. He hated cops, but he'd never kill one. We can't wait for the lawyers to deal with this. It'll take months, and it's too easy to hide things. Lamar will never get clear without help. So if everyone thinks he's a cop killer, it's going to be impossible for us to make a dent in this at all. What do we have to go on? There are no public witnesses, and there's no evidence that we have access to. Isn't this your job? You're a private investigator. How about you do some fucking investigating? Anyway, I think I might have something. We didn't think anything of it at first, but it can't just be a coincidence. What are you talking about? There's a new non-profit clinic that opened up in Central City a few months ago, offering top-notch care for free. We were suspicious. Nothing in Central is free. A couple of our people went to get treated and told us it was the real deal. A few weeks went by, and some of those same people started getting arrested. I didn't make the connection until Lamar. He went there just last month, and now they've got him too. What do you mean they've got him? Are you saying that a non-profit clinic set Lamar up somehow? I don't know, but it all seems a little coincidental to me. We've nothing else, Frank. Okay, Sib, Sib, you know I don't work for free. You're a real piece of shit, Frank. How much information has Lamar handed over to you over the years? I'll pay you if I ever see Lamar again, and not a single fucking penny before then. Sorry, Sib, times are tough. Forget us. Deal, the news mentioned. Forget us. Save it, Frank. Just help me free Lamar. Alright, the news mentioned Lamar was found with shard on him. Do you know anything about that? I know for a fact that he wasn't found with it because we don't deal with that shit directly. We let Shard into Central City, but we don't mess with the dealers. They are all small time anyway, and as far as I know, most of them know where Shard actually comes from. Oh, as far as I know, none of them know where Shard actually comes from. If Lamar was framed, I don't understand his connection with the clinic or Shard. I'll go to the clinic tonight after it closes and see what I can find. Frank, try not to be too overt. If you want to stay outside and just get the information we're after, nobody's, all right? Sure. I'm not a maniac, Sid. I'll do what I have to do. I mean it, Frank. Keep those cyber eyes of yours peeled and let me know what you find. Bye, Sib. Can't help but think of Deckard. Do you know what I mean? It's because Blade Runner is the gold standard when it comes to dystopian, like sort of dystopian cyberpunk cities in the future. Press X to sneak. Sneaking eliminates the noise you make while moving and reveals enemy vision code. Sneak past the guard in this room. Try to stay hidden in the shadows as this will reduce the guard's vision cone. Press LT to perform a non-lethal melee attack. Press RT to perform a lethal ranged attack. If you strike an enemy from behind with a melee attack, it will be a sneak attack that deals double damage. I can move the bodies. Some keycard found. Stand on uplink nodes in order to save your progress. Uplink nodes can only be activated once. Your abilities are displayed at the bottom of the screen. Your passive ability, a dead eye. This ability allows you to strike with increased effectiveness, doubling the damage of your first attack every 10 seconds. So, can I not put the bodies into some sort of grinder? The first ability is Shock Bolter. This ability allows you to fire a silent projectile towards your crosshair, stunning one enemy for 4 seconds. Press LB to activate Shock Bolter. Second ability is Smoke Grenade. This allows you to throw a grenade towards your crosshair, blinding all enemies caught within the blast for 4 seconds. Press RB to detonate it. Oh, cool. Oh, I took a bit of a pounding there, didn't I? Third ability is First Aid. This ability allows you to mend your wounds, healing 20 health points, and holding you in place for 2 seconds. Oh, he took a hit on me. Right, open the menu and open your codex. Press to open the menu and press that to open your codex. Confused. I'd have called that a menu and that a codex, really, myself. I wasn't shooting for some reason, I don't know why. Oh, well, that's shooting. So... put this over here. Okay, I didn't really want to get rid of that grenade. No, it's saved. It's a good job I saved it, eh? Really sure. So I do want to go through this door over here, don't I? Unless that's the key card for the door. I didn't try the door without a key card, so I don't know. This database contains a record of all the patients the clinic has treated. Lamar's name is listed here. It looks like some of Lamar's biometric samples were sent out to an unregistered lab in Manhattan. Might be a valuable lead. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this. Actually, I might just sort of. Is that the ambience? Okay. No. I better get out of here before I'm found out. Okay, I don't know what happened there with the sound. I should give Sybil a call. Sybil? Yes, Basil. Where is she? This is Sybil. Who's calling? It's Frank. I found something at the clinic last night. I think might interest you. Glad to hear it. Please tell me it's good news. It might be. I found Lamar's patient records at the clinic. They sent to some sort of lab in Manhattan, but there were no clues as to why. A lab? What do you think it means? I'm not sure, but if we want some more answers, I'm going to have to go check it out. All right, Frank. The clinic was on the news last night. They said that several bodies were found. I told you specifically not to kill anybody. What the hell happened? Well, it was me or them. I was in a shitty situation. I only had one option. Did what I had to do. Preferred a different outcome. But I didn't have a choice. Frank, I thought I could trust you to be smart about this. The NYPD is going to be investigating this now, and we both might be fucked because of you. It's easy to be a critic when you're not getting shot at. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You murdered people, and now you're acting like it's not a big deal? What the fuck's gotten into you? I'm going to the lab. I'll call you after I've finished. Don't kill anybody this time, Frank. Part of bodies is not going to help us free Lamar. Sure. Bye, Sid. Oh. That's a good point, actually. I wasn't really supposed to kill anybody, was I? can upgrade are special bonuses that improve your character's ability in various ways depending on your preferred play style. These upgrades can be purchased at the start of every level through the use of upgrade points you accumulate up over the course of the game by finding upgrade kits. Upgrade choices are not permanent and they can be changed at the start of every level. So I do want my causes Frank's first aid ability to heal him instantly. Overcharge to deal 15 points of non-lethal damage and increases its duration by a second. Shot Blaster to pause the game for 5 seconds and reduces its cooldown. Ability to pause the game. Reduces the radius of Frank's smoke grenade ability by 50%. To deal 15 points of non-lethal damage. Deadeye. Causes Frank's Deadeye ability to increase the damage of the tactical baton by 10 for 5 seconds. Reduces the cooldown of Frank's Deadeye ability by 2 seconds every time he knocks out or kills an enemy. Okay, let's do that. Talents. Special bonuses that improve your character in various ways. Depending on your preferred playstyle, these talents can be purchased. So, increases the attack speed of Frank's tactical baton by 10%. Subtlety increases the time it takes for enemies to detect Frank by 0.1 seconds. Increases the attack speed of Frank's revolver by 10%. Increases Frank. Yeah. 0.1 seconds, eh? Oh, I didn't know this was like sort of roguelite. I wasn't actually. Let's I wasn't supposed to kill anybody, was I? I forgot about that. Bastards. That's what you get for not killing someone. Is that a non-lethal takedown? Okay, so much for this not killing people. really not worked out for me, this. Not killing people. I've tried. Oops. Oh, caught in the middle of. What would you do if you were a security guard and you see somebody there dragging away a body? You'd be like, oh shit. Sybil's not going to be happy with me, is she? At all. I think it had to be done. Hate to say it. Oh, that's the security camera. I didn't realise. Oh, you're joking. You're having a laugh. That's one way of doing it. Oh! I should have said I'm just no good at stealth. Me. Well, I've got this part nailed, haven't I? I think. More or less. forgot to sneak up. Don't sneak up. Oh god. Oh god. All right. It's not complicated, is it? It's not rocket science. Oops. So there's no way around that thing then. Once it's got all-seeing eye, so to speak. Oh, you goddamn piece of crap. That's what I wanted. I wanted that first aid. What's around here? There's something there, but I can't get to it. My zapper seems to be depleted. That was lucky. I'm reading these files right. It looks like this lab manufactures some of the compounds needed to synthesize shard. Who the hell owns this place? There's also mention that the lab disposes waste in Brighton Hollow near the flood wall. Might want to check that out. So what's Brighton Hollow? Formerly known as Brighton Beach, rundown neighbourhood in the south of Brooklyn that borders the flood wall. Okay, the thing is, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this mess now. That guy patrolling up and down. Health is low. Okay, cool. Damn it. Oh, I didn't really need to go down there. These files contain a detailed list of all the biometric samples that were sent to this lab. Lamar and several other recently arrested Central City leaders are listed here. Looks like some of those biometric samples were artificially duplicated. That can't be good. Just having a quick look-see at what the estimated completion time of this game is. Gives me an idea of like, oh, okay, oh, it's a good old length of game then. I better call Sybil. Actually, it's not just that. It gives me an idea of like what sections there are in there. the internet is so full of adverts. Can't find anything without videos of walkthroughs, which I don't want to do, obviously. Oh, okay. So you really it's got a guide here on Jesus Christ. There's advert. It's just non-stop, isn't it? I can't even get rid of some of these adverts. Right. Oh no, these are just videos as well. Oh well. This is Sybil. It's Frank. I need to talk to you about what I found last night. Hey Frank, good to hear from you. Listen, before we get into what you found, let me just say that you've got to be more careful about this. There's nothing about what happened at the lab on the news, which is strange. Well, the word around town is that you caused a bit of commotion. I don't know the specifics, which might be for the best. You need to be more subtle. I know things got out of hand. Don't tell me how to do my job, Sib. I don't like it when things go wrong any more than you do. The specifics are that I killed people to get the information you needed, Sib. I have to deal with that reality, and so do you. Now, let me tell you what I found. Go ahead. I found his biometric data at the lab, along with others from Central City. The lab had been duplicating it. So, okay, bastards. So that's about the disposal of the chemicals. I knew that clinic was up to something, but why the hell does a non-profit want to set us up? Who's behind this? I'm not sure. Also found evidence that the lab manufactures some of the chemicals found in Shard, and that it disposes waste in Brighton Beast. Shard? Brighton Hollow is Russian turf. Why would this lab be dumping Shard components near the Russians? The lab might be owned by the Russians. I don't know why they'd be working with the clinic though. I'm not sure. There was no information on the lab about who really owns it. Something doesn't smell right. I have no idea what the Russians or Shard have to do with Lamar, but we need to get to the bottom of this. Brighton Hollow seems like our only lead. I investigated Russian mob operations a few years back. I might know where to start looking in Brighton Hollow. You're referring to your history with Zerkov, right? Lamar told me about him and about what he did to you. Frank, try not to get distracted. The priority is freeing Lamar. I'll investigate this the way I see fit. Sure. Thank you, Frank. What you found out about Lamar might be enough to get him off, but we still don't know why any of this happened. If the Russians and Shard are involved, this might be bigger than we think. I really appreciate your help. Get some rest before you head back out. Sure, Sib. I'll call you if I find something. Better get some rest before I head back out. Oh, okay. I've only been doing this for 30 minutes. It feels like longer. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not enjoying it. No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm just getting to the story, really, I suppose. If it's an RPG. This is Eleanor Chen with your evening news broadcast. Police investigations continue following the dramatic break-in at the artificial intelligence laboratories of Millennium Industries by self-described humanist organisation Humanity Today. A splinter group of the organisation, led by radical leader John Mason, reportedly blasted its way into the lab using high-yield explosives, then destroyed millions of dollars worth of technology. Known for controversial methods, Humanity Today is a nationwide movement that condemns all research into AI and human augmentation. The group advocates for the purity of mankind, believing that radical technological advances capable of rendering unmodified humans obsolete are a dangerous threat to the social order. Though most of the group is involved only in peaceful protests, its more militant members occasionally use violence to accomplish their goals. Recently, Humanity Today has been linked to the destruction of a major research lab owned by Millennium Industries. A citywide manhunt is underway to apprehend John Mason and his followers with Humanity Today. Questions remain about how the group managed to coordinate an attack and escape without a trace. So he's the head of the extremist cell within Humanity Today. He's a militant fanatic for his hard stance against the development of intelligence artificial systems. He has been involved in a number of attacks on corporations specializing in machine intelligence, and he is labeled a dangerous terrorist by the federal government. His current whereabouts are unknown. In the wake of the attack, Mayor Montgomery is facing increased pressure to sign the controversial bill allowing defense contractor Bishop Krause to deploy security personnel in New York to support the struggling NYPD. Supporters of the bill argue it would help everyday New Yorkers feel safe during this period of increased violence and uncertainty. You can imagine if a private militant contractor wanted to gain military control of a nation, it would just cause riots to the point where people are like, okay, sign up your guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the fighters for tonight's event. To my left, the kickboxer with two mechanical legs, weighing 234 pounds. You know him, you love him, George Cleaver Cleveland. To my right, the man with an iron jaw, arm and heart, the brawler from the Bronx, weighing 265 pounds, Joe Lockjaw Murphy. As usual, make sure you've placed your bets at the bar because the fight starts now. All right, show's over, folks. No refunds. What the fuck, Joe? How you holding up, Joe? Dumb question. You're right. Forget I asked. By the way, I think Ray wanted to see you in his office when you have a minute. Oh, Joe, you almost killed George out there. Poor guy will be lucky if he can ever eat solid food again. Listen, I heard about what happened to your daughter. Losing a kid ain't easy. Take it from me. But I can't risk you scaring off the competition, all right? Get yourself a punching bag that doesn't cost money. You pay me to fight, so I fight. I pay you to entertain the crowd and make them bet their money away. I don't pay you to smash George's head to dust with a £30 metal fist. Take a vacation, Joe. Come back after you've gotten yourself together. Joe, mind if I talk to you for a minute? Refill my glass, then we can talk. You got it. Listen, I know you're going through hell, but it won't do you any good to rot away in this place. The answers you're looking for aren't at the bottom of that glass. I'm not looking for answers. Maria's dead. From what I understand, it's more complicated than that. Maria's part of Humanity Today, wasn't she? What do you know about what happened to her? Not much. The cops took one look at my record at the station and told me to fuck off. All they said was that her body was found in the East River with alcohol in the system. Cops could be lying, or maybe they're just not seeing the whole picture. You don't need the police, Joe, especially not the ones the city has to offer. You know as well as I do that something here doesn't add up. Her death happening only a day after humanity's today's break-in can't just be coincidence. Joe, for your own sake, you need to find out what happened to her. You'll never feel whole again until you do. It's up to you to decide what happens after that. Curtis, I appreciate that you give a shit, but what am I supposed to do? From where I'm standing, there doesn't seem to be much to go on. The news said that a splinter group of humanity today blew its way into the Millennial Industries building using high-yield explosives. Even diehards like them couldn't have cooked up something like that on their own. They must have bought it from a specialist, someone local. You're clever for a barman, Curtis. I wasn't always a barman, Joe. So know anyone who might have sold them some explosives? There's a gun runner I used to know named Lorenzo who specializes in bombs. If humanity today bought their stuff locally, there's a chance you might have heard about it. Isn't Lorenzo the one who set you up? A notorious arms dealer, Diego Lorenzo is known for his ability to quickly smuggle goods from one place to another. His operation runs smoothly and efficiently, and he sells his merchandise to anyone who can afford his services. He's an old acquaintance of Joe's who once betrayed his trust and sold him out to the police, leading to Joe's arrest and incarceration. Yeah, right. Lorenzo is worth following up on, even if he is two-faced. Do you know where to find him? He has a warehouse in the Bronx where he stores a lot of his smuggled contraband. I'm sure he and his thugs will be there. I think you should pay him a visit. I think he's not going to invite you in when you show up. Take it easy, Joe. Grief can make a man do things he'll regret. Try to keep a cool head. See you around, Curtis. You look clever. Got a minute? Share a drink and remember what matters? Sure. Nobody ever talks about 33, man. Nobody. They're missing all the crucial bits of the story when they overlook it. I know what I mean? It's like all the writing was on the wall, but everyone was too blind to notice. Call it hubris, call it whatever you want. I was shooting straight to the top back then, and I was no better. But I see now, man, I see. It's real damn clear if you just look at it in plain sight. We were at war in 33. Sure we were. Sure were. Caspian War. Hell of a mess. Just helps it all along, you know? The war machine never really shuts off. It's our disease, burnt into the heart of this goddamn place. Gotta make that money, man. When we run out of enemies over there, we make up new ones over here to scare the masses and sell their war bonds and dream up new weapons. Nobody cares, though. They just want their blinders and their slice of happiness. That was me in 33. Well, who were you? They called me Radish back then on account of the hair and the tie. Real well known in money circles. It all went up in smoke after the collapse. That's my whole point. The collapse. We were all too stupid and too rich to stop and smell the roses, to see it couldn't last 50 years of war, profiteering. 50 goddamn years. A global financial crisis that began in 2039. The collapse was a period of severe economic depression that had a profound impact on the citizens of the world, caused by a combination of resource starvation. Too late now. You fucking know it, man. We didn't learn a thing. We never learn a thing. It's the human condition, I'm sure of it. We're all evolved and we're all grafting machines to let our. We're all evolved and we're grafting machines to ourselves. And we have these big ideas, but nothing actually improves. You call this shit advancement? We're in a hamster wheel, all of us at once. You either keep running and try to get the pace, or you trip and get fucked by 10 billion other people all at once. Don't trip, Radish. You too, man. Don't let your legs give out. Keep an eye on the walls. There's always writing on the wall. Cracks everywhere. It's a fucking mess. Lorenzo's warehouse. Oh, you fucker. Gotta give that a restart. I just didn't think. Oh, I've got a shotgun. First ability is charge. This allows you to dash towards your crosshair, dealing 15 points. God damn. I wish I'd... Oh, right, that's this energy thing I'm collecting. Okay. Dermal plating. Your passive ability is dermal plating. The ability allows you to endure considerable punishment, providing 10 additional health points that regenerate over 10 seconds. Oh, right. The second is the Force Grenade. This ability allows you to throw a grenade towards your crosshair, dealing 40 points of non-lethal damages. Non-lethal. Right. Jesus Christ. So slightly different abilities. That's pretty cool. I don't always get like that killing, do I? I want to know what this flipping robot does. God damn it. Why am I struggling with that so much? It's ridiculous. That fucking robot. Oops. No. I got stuck on a box. God damn you. Okay. This is the time. This is the one. Oh, it's brutal. Made so much progress. There's no save point here. Wait, have I just double back on myself? No, no, no. Where's the save? Where's the game save? It's not right, is it? It's just not right. Where's the checkpoint save? What kind of nasty game is this? That doesn't give you a save checkpoint. It's like every retro game. Got lucky with that one. Oh, there's the save checkpoint. Oh, great, thank you. Right at the end. Unbelievable. Oh, I hate that machine. It's a brutal game. You've not really played video games until you've done bloody retro games like this. Sugar. Hey, Lockjaw, old buddy. What an unexpected surprise. Yeah, I bet it is. What can I do for you, my friend? Tell me everything you know about the humanity break-in. Those nut jobs? I had nothing to do with that shit. I sold smaller explosives to some of them in the past. Hardliners, that wacko Masons guys. I guess I didn't sell them explosives used in the break-in. I have no goddamn idea how they got powerful enough shit to blow through the Millennium Industries. Don't lie to me, Lorenzo. But please, I swear, I'm not involved with what happened. The only thing I know is where you can find the buyers. I investigate all my clients for leverage. I know where their safe house is. Give me the address. It's on the outskirts of Queens, near the flood wall, 76th Street, next to Central Avenue. Joe, please, I've told you everything I know. I owe you one for last time, Lorenzo. Time to die, you rat bastard. Wait, for please. I hope that doesn't sort of influence my ability to progress the story in some meaningful way. I'm sure it won't, but you never know with RPGs. What we on? Oh God, okay. 40%. So sorry, that's something else. Nothing to do with this. Upgrades. I haven't got any stuff unlocked, but increases the amount of attack speed, Boxer, of Joe's cybernetic arm by 10%. Increases Joe's attack speed of the attack speed of Joe's shotgun by 10%. Joe's movement speed while running by 5%. Okay, cybernetic arm we'll go for. A lot safer with this other guy taken out. Joking. I did so well with my health then. I'm going to restart that level actually. I'm not happy about a number of things that have occurred. Okay. Come on, Joe. You can do it. What? Why did I go all the way up there then? Got this key card. For where? Bar steward. Okay. Rather just have done with this. Uh-oh. This ain't gonna work out so well, is it? Oh, god damn it. You live and learn. I think he did manage to just take a chunk out of me then with his shotgun. Phew. so much better on this the first time round. What happened there? The first time I did this, was it the first time? One of the times, the last time I properly did this, I had no health come off. I don't know why this is happening now. God damn it. Anyway, I don't want to drag that around. Can't remember what was up here now. Oh yeah, all these bots. So the reason I restarted the level and ended up doing this repeatedly, ridiculously, was so that I could get the key before the save checkpoint, because you can only save it once. I didn't want to be constantly redoing this next bit. I could save it there. Look at my health. Excerpt from Popular Magazine. Can't be bothered reading that. Sorry, but I'll play along only for so much. You goddamn piece of shit. What the fuck? How the fuck? I'm fucking hitting him, right? So I knew this game would stress me out. It's just it wasn't going to be long before it did. And there we have it. But I hit him. And he still managed to get a shot off at me. And how's he managed? I hit him. I fucking hit him. I don't understand it. Like, I'm supposed to... I thought it was one hit and you're down. Rush him? No, I'm not. I don't understand it. I really don't. Oh, fuck you. I've upgraded his arm as well. That's the worst part about it. I wish I could save it there. Right. I'm so funny about stealth games. Why is it working this time and it wasn't last time? I've got to be able to rush this guy now. And that pisses me off. But it is what it is. Could have been worse on the old ammo. This is a big one, isn't it? Shit. Oh, what's this thing over here? Upgrade kit. Key card. I don't think that was anything special, that attempt there. Oh no, is that the whole level? Oh no. I'm calling it quits, so I'm going to have a wig out with that. That's alright, it's alright as a game. It's not particularly to my taste, but it's alright. I mean, I'll give it a try. That's all I can say. I gave it a try. Alright, take it easy.